Hey everyone, it's Megan. Welcome again to Allie's Books and Movies. Today I have for you a rather substantial DVD haul. This is the first time that I'm filming in front of my wonderfully large DVD shelves. I am sorry for the quality of the camera and the lighting right now. It is pretty bad, but I recently acquired a new camera, which I'm still working on figuring out, but hopefully soon it shall be up and running with a tripod so I could do a DVD shelf tour or a bookshelf tour perhaps. But anyway, these are the DVDs that I have acquired in the last 3 months. That was the last time I did a DVD haul. And yeah, so I have 23 to show you today. So let's get started. So the first little pile of DVDs I have here are ones that are technically Matt's, but most of them I bought, so I still feel like I can haul them because they're a part of our permanent collection. And the first one that I got for him was for Christmas, and it is Modern Times, starring and directed by Charlie Chaplin. This is set in the 30s, and it is the last film where he actually performed as his little tramp character. He falls in love with a woman, and they have this dream of making it together and just having a house and just, just the basic white picket fence lifestyle. It's hilarious. It's bittersweet. I love it. I love it so much. And Matt's a huge fan of Chaplin. I got him on it, and so I was really happy that I could give him the Criterion collection of this because it is his favorite. And the other movie that I got for him for our anniversary was Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2, actually. But yes, this is the Blu-ray 3-disc special edition kind of thing with some extras. And yeah, this is one of his favorite Disney movies, and now we have it. I've always wanted them myself. The next one I have, I actually got from Matt for his birthday, and it is Hercules, also on Blu-ray. It is this and Hunchback and Aladdin are Matt's top 3 favorite, and I love these myself, of course. But yes, the Disney special edition. These last 3 movies are ones Matt got for himself, but I'm excited to have them as well. And the first one is The Great Gatsby, directed by Baz Luhrmann, starring Leo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Carey Mulligan. Yay. I know that this movie left me kind of depressed and sad at the end, but I do also recall that this is the best production design and costume design that I've ever seen in a movie. Plus, this one was like around $5, $6, Walmart, Boxing Day, blowout. And the last 2 that he got were Joseph King of Dreams and The Prince of Egypt from DreamWorks. Yes, very nice biblical tales. I really like them. We sort of grew up with them as kids, so now we have them. The next 3 are the ones that I actually got for Christmas, and the first one is on loan to a friend, but it is The Wind Rises, directed by Hayao Miyazaki. This movie, we watched it, I think it was Boxing Day or something, because we couldn't wait anymore to watch it because we love Ghibli. Love them. We've got a pretty big collection of Ghibli up there. But yes, this is the latest to come out on DVD. It tells the story of this gentleman who back in World War II designed fighter planes for the Japanese, and I want to say Germany also. I know it was kind of political in parts, and so it's a little hard to remember all the details, but it's it's a biopic of this man. And I know Miyazaki kind of took some liberties with telling the story in that, his wife and that kind of thing. I don't want to go into spoilers, but yes, this was an amazing movie. It was stunning. The magical realism with the dream sequences and not knowing for a little bit, which one's real and which one's a dream. It was fabulous. It was such a great movie. Wonderful piece of cinematic art. The next movie that I got for Christmas, which was from my wonderful doting father, is To Kill a Mockingbird, directed by Robert Mulligan. In case you don't know, this is a classic movie from the 60s starring Gregory Peck, which is based in the 30s off of the wonderful book by Harper Lee. It tells the story of a brother and sister against the backdrop of the South in the Great Depression, back when racial tensions were really high, and there's a man that goes on trial for the rape of a local girl. And yes, it's absolutely brilliant, both the book and the movie. I love the movie very much. It won tons of awards when it first came out. If you haven't seen this yet, you must. And the last one that I have here, which is so exciting, which I got from Matt's dad, is the Criterion collection of 12 Angry Men, directed by Sidney Lumet. So this also, if you have not seen it, you have got to see it immediately because it is like the epitome of cinematic amazingness, okay? It is, okay, there's this kid, and He is on trial for the murder of his father, and so the trial happens, and the movie basically takes place when the jurors go into the room to decide if he's guilty or not guilty. 11 of them raise their hands for guilty, and 1 says no, and the rest of the movie is spent with him trying to convince these jurors to switch their vote. It's amazing. It's just incredible. And the fact that it's on Criterion, look at all these, like, extras. I can't believe it. And this is a very beautiful cover, I must say. I love Criterion. I love what they do with the artwork, and that there's, like, they always include, like, little essays. So, yes, definitely happy to have this. I wish I could do something about the glare, but I can't. This next group of DVDs that I have here are from, I believe, I want to say almost every single one of them are from Walmart, either because they finally got some awesome DVDs in the $4.88 bin, or from Black Friday and their Boxing Day blowout at Christmas time. So the first one I have to show you is this cheesy rom-com that came out a few years ago. It is Last Holiday. This stars Queen Latifah as a wonderful Southern woman who loves to cook, but is afraid to really live. And then she finds out she has only 3 weeks to live. And so this is a really limited amount of time for her to take charge of her life and situation and really have some fun. And so it's just a really sweet, hilarious movie that inspires you to live life to the fullest. And I know it didn't get the highest reviews when it came out and everything because it's cheesy and the rom-com and everything, but still, I really like it, and I am glad to finally have it. The next one I have here is It's Complicated, directed by Nancy Meyers and starring Meryl Streep, Alec Baldwin, and Steve Martin. This movie, as the title indicates, is about this woman. The character, played by Meryl Streep, is a baker, lovely lady, divorced from this man because he left her for a younger woman. And she is just starting to move on with her life and possibly find love with this architect that's redesigning her house. But then he comes back into her life and messes with it. And so it's also a rom-com, and it's complicated. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I know it. I found this for $5, so I think that kind of lets you know what the general consensus is. But it's directed by Nancy Meyers. Nancy Meyers did The Parent Trap and The Holiday and Something's Gotta Give. So she's a brilliant writer. I love her. She's a wonderful female writer-director. I love her stuff so much. So I figured I should have this to add to my collection because there are some parts in it that I really, really love. This next one that I picked up is pretty awesome, considering. I got it at Black Friday at Walmart for around $8, I think. And the fact that it is up this year for 9 Academy Awards says something. It is The Grand Budapest Hotel, directed by Wes Anderson. I'm going to try to show you the cover. It's kind of hard with the glare, but look at that beautiful, beautiful hotel. Seriously, I think this is one of the most beautiful DVD covers ever to grace the planet. Seriously, it's gorgeous. It was half the reason that I got it originally. The other half was that I heard it was amazing, that I should see it, and that it was, so cheap. But yes, the fact that it is nominated so much is great, and I cannot wait to watch it now and check off those little check marks. I might even do another video, actually, for, just on the Oscar noms alone, but maybe after I've watched a few more. There are a couple in here that I will tell you right now, do not judge. I'm a very nostalgic person, and I like collecting movies from my childhood in the hopes that someday I will be able to pass them on to somebody else, or just to have. Okay, so the next one, don't judge. It's 80s. It's the Chipmunk Adventure. Okay, this is Alvin's Diamond Edition, which I didn't realize was a thing. I didn't think I would ever find it on DVD, actually, but I found it at Walmart for $6. And yeah, this is the kind of curl up in the bathtub with a bowl of popcorn on it and watch this. Yes, so basically, if you care about the plot, it is the Chipmunks and their friends the Chipettes, and they are being tricked by a rich pair of siblings to deliver diamonds around the world, and it's like a contest anyway. Yes, this is from my childhood, and I'm kind of happy to have this. This next DVD, which I also got from Walmart for around $5, is Before Midnight. Starring Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke, this is set 10 years after Before Sunset, and they are still together and have 2 twin girls, and this takes place in Italy. And they are going to have a night of romance together, but then something happens, an argument breaks out, and they decide to talk about the future of their relationship and where it's going to go. I remember watching it and thinking it was really good, and I watched this before I even watched Before Sunrise. I still haven't watched Before Sunset, but I want to now because I know that this was good. The next movie that I got from Walmart is wonderful because I have never owned it before, and it is Blu-ray, and it was only $10, and it is E.T. the Extraterrestrial, directed by Steven Spielberg. This is such a classic movie by now. It is just the wonderful story that has been parodied a million times. Whatever. It's about Elliot and his friend E.T. as he is abandoned by accident on Earth and wants to find a way home. It's touching. It's wonderful. It's Spielberg. I love Spielberg, if you can't tell, because I've said it before. Yeah. So excited to have this now. And it's on Blu-ray. I can't wait to rewatch it. Matt has never seen it in its entirety, so this has to happen soon. The next movie I have is first time on Blu-ray, actually, and it was also around $8 or something like that. But yes, it is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Directed by Steven Spielberg with a screenplay written by George Lucas, this is the very first in the Indiana Jones series. I've never owned them before, so this is really great. You have heard of Indiana Jones, I am sure. It is just this adventure man who's a scientist, and it's really, really cool. And yes, I love them. I think they're funny. I think they're adventurous. And yes, Harrison Ford. I love me some Harrison Ford. The next 2 movies that I have here, I'm not even sure how much they were on sale. I think we just got it because we really, really wanted to have them, and they were like $19.88. But it is Mulan 1 and Mulan 2, the 3-disc special edition Blu-ray and DVD. The first Mulan movie came out in 1998, and it is the story of a girl who, not wanting her father to die because of his bad leg, takes his place in the army, and it's just this amazing, brave heroine. And yes, eventually they find out she is a woman, and there's a lot of kerfuffle there. But yeah, in the second one, she and General Shang are planning their marriage, and there are 3 princesses who have to go to another kingdom to have to be an arranged marriage to prevent another war. And yeah, so the second one is more cutesy, way more cutesy. But I love that cutesy, I do, and yes, I'm so happy to have them on Blu-ray with the extras that come with it. The last movie that I have here in this little pile of Walmart deals is, I've saved it for last because it's kind of the most amazing, actually. It is August Osage County. This was directed by John Wells. It was nominated, I think he was nominated for Best Director, and Julia Roberts and Meryl Streep both received acting nods for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress. This was a very depressing movie. It did not have a happy ending. It is based on a play, and it is about this woman who is very depressed, and I want to say cancer-ridden. This is her daughter. She has 3 daughters, and it's this complicated family story. Nobody really likes each other, and they're brought together by the suicide of the patriarch, the father, for this, like, couple days of being back in the old farmhouse, and yeah. I thought the acting was the best part. It was definitely a most brilliant set of acting performances that I've ever seen. The amazing part about this was that it was only $4. I think that was a fluke. It is Blu-ray, and it just came out, like, last year. Like, seriously, not even a year ago, and it was for $4. We both think that it was a mistake. It must have been, because seriously, why would this just be $4? It was crazy. When it first came out, it was like $30. But anyway, I don't know that I'll ever watch it again, but Meryl Streep is my favorite living actor, period. She is. She's amazing. The last 3 movies that I have here are ones that I actually paid full price for what they were, and in actuality, it wasn't that bad. I mean, the first one wasn't that bad, but the last 2 were kind of bad. Those were just, like, more or less gifts to myself, just because. The first one I have here, don't judge, is this belly dance tutorial, which I picked up from Costco for like $8. I love belly dancing. It has been one of my favorite exercise regimes for years. And yes, I just like having a DVD to follow along sometimes. It's nice. But yeah, I know. This just cuz. These last two I am super, super excited about. The first one is Bambi. This is the Blu-ray and DVD Diamond Edition, which came out a couple of years ago. It's no longer available on Walmart, but I think what happened was we won out the bet on eBay, and not the bet, the auction on eBay, and got it. I have been meaning to get this on Blu-ray for years. It is my favorite Disney movie, actually. It's this one, and then Sleeping Beauty, and then Lady and the Tramp. But yeah, I have had this on DVD for a long time, but the DVD is starting to go, and I would love to watch this in Blu-ray, and it's got a couple of new special features, so yes, so thrilled to have this one. And lastly, we have the one that just arrived. It is Cinderella on Blu-ray and DVD. It is also the Diamond Edition, which came out not too long ago, actually. I want to say last year, maybe the year before, but I think it was last year. And yeah, it's already becoming rare to find. I paid $30 total for this one. So this one was a real treat for myself. My DVD Platinum Edition or whatever that I got from like 2005 has actually gone. Like, it just doesn't work for me anymore. So I had a perfect excuse to buy this. So that is it for my DVD haul. I can lift these up way easier than books, just saying. Goodness knows when I will do another DVD haul because I do not buy them very often, honestly. It is just if I happen to see a deal, and there's no way I can do monthly hauls the way I do with books. So this is a treat for me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Would you tell me, please, if you have seen any of these movies? Because if I love to discuss anything more than books, it's movies. I will tell you, I'm a film major, so I love talking about movies. So yeah, please comment down below, or feel free to like and subscribe. I shall see you soon with another video. Bye, everyone.